the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation says the Science Forum South Africa gathering is an ideal platform to showcase South Africa as a premier destination for research and innovation. Over 5,000 participants are attending the week-long gathering at the CSIR Convention Centre in Pretoria. The meeting aims to ignite vibrant discussions on the role of science in society between all stakeholders, the scientific community, government, industry and civil society at large. SABC News reporter Patricia has more for us.
What better way to do that with the right technology, the right educational supportive tools? I'm now joined by one of the exhibitors here at the Science Forum, and that is Laurette Mare. And she's going to tell us about an interesting product that they have actually developed to assist children at foundation phase. Tell us more about it, and what are the gaps that you are trying to close with it?
Yes, thank you very much. So we at the CSIR, which is an entity of DSTI, who are hosting this event, and we are so grateful that they are making it possible for us to showcase this kind of technology, because we really think it can make a difference in children's lives. We are developing text and speech technology for the South African languages, and we have integrated that into an application to support literacy development. We use our text and speech technology interchangeably to create an application that runs on an Android device, and children are allowed to play through sentences that encourages them to learn to read and understand what they read.
What are the challenges that you have picked up in the basic education system or sector rather, that compelled you to come up with this particular tool? What did research show, for instance?
I think a lot of people in this space are aware of a recent study that was an international benchmarking study showing that 81% of grade 4s cannot read for basic meaning in their home language. And that is what prompted us. This study has been done a few times, and in 2021 it was the first time that showed a regression of progress in literacy. So we have harnessed our technology because we believe this is a really strategic problem to address in South Africa.
The languages that you are focusing on currently?
We have started with isiZulu, Sepedi, Afrikaans and of course English, because English is the language that most children will start using as the language of learning and teaching from grade 4 onwards.
And how does this help, this particular tablet, the tool, how does it help in terms of comprehension? Because some studies have also shown that some children are able to read, but they don't necessarily understand what they have read. They don't comprehend. So how does this tool help in terms of increasing and enhancing comprehension?
We have actually utilized our multilingual environment. So because the children have to start learning in English, we use translation, or actually parallel sentence generation, to encourage that. So children might, in some of the activities, listen to a sentence in one language and understand it, and then they have to create the sentence, recreate it in a different language, and in order to do that, they need to understand what they are reading. So we are leveraging that, and some people might refer to that as translanguaging, which is something that is happening in South African classrooms.
We've also often heard of the importance of mother tongue education, does this play a part in terms of promoting mother tongue education?
Oh, absolutely. So the research is very clear that mother tongue education or home language education is absolutely beneficial. And so that's why we are supporting our languages, and children need to be literate in their home language before they can start reading in a different language, because otherwise they are trying to play catch up. So we are supporting our languages, and we hope to roll it out to all of the South African official languages very soon. But that is why it's really important that we start with languages like isiZulu and Sepedi, which are large languages in South Africa, many speakers, but we will be harnessing the techniques that we've developed to also support all the other languages.
At which age group do you start? Does this technology get rolled out at? And which schools are perhaps your focus areas?
At the moment, we've focused our technology on the grade 3s, and we've piloted in Soweto and in Mamelodi with grade 3s. But in principle, there's no reason why we couldn't expand this to start in grade R, when children need to start being aware of phonetics, and rolling it out perhaps even further, especially when it comes to language learning. So this, because we are using this trans-languaging, we've also picked up that it could be beneficial for learning an African language.
All right, thank you so much. They're of course using technology to enhance education and really just provide supportive tools to those young minds that are being groomed and assisting them throughout their education journey. We are here at the Science Forum for the rest of the week, of course, where some of the world's greatest minds are bringing solutions to the world's problems.